Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new edition of the Daily Debate. In tonight's show, we're going to be looking at the Egyptian-Tanzanian cooperation really manifesting in Egypt's building the Julius Nyerere Dam and the hydroelectric power station in Tanzania. We're going to be looking at all the aspects of this cooperation. But before we start doing that, let's check out some of the stories making the news today. And we'll start off with President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, who held a meeting today to review the activities of the Martyrs Fund. The meeting covered the benefits and services provided for the beneficiaries. During the meeting, the President ordered the payment of the compensation in one installment. The President also stressed on the importance of the immediate payment of all compensations to families from the fund. The head of state also discussed means of developing the fund and increasing its resources to serve the families of the martyrs and the injured. And President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi greeted the Egyptian people and the whole Muslim nation on the occasion of the new Hijri year 1443. In a tweet, President el-Sisi said the occasion represents the highest example of patriotism and endurance in facing the difficulties of life. The President prayed for God to protect Egypt and its people and extended wishes that the Arab and Muslim nations, as well as the whole world, would enjoy peace, security and prosperity. Also marking the occasion of the new Hijri year, First Lady Mrs. Intisar el-Sisi also greeted the Egyptian people and the Arab and Muslim nations on her Facebook page. She wrote that the occasion sets an example of determination and loyalty to the homeland. The First Lady prayed to Egypt that the new year will be a year of peace and blessings for Egypt and the whole world. And upon the directives of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, Egypt sent 3 military planes carrying medical aid to Tunisia to help alleviate the burdens of the Tunisian people. The aid was supplied by Egypt's health ministry to support the Tunisian people to face the repercussions of the current crisis in Tunisia. Officials in Tunisia thanked the Egyptian leadership and government and people for their support to the Tunisian people. These were some of the stories making the news today, but now let's check out this report regarding Egypt cooperating with Tanzania constructing the dam, and it really affirms the commitment to Egypt's commitment to help the developmental projects in Africa. Let's check out this report and we'll be right back.
Julius Nyerere Hydropower Station is a hydroelectric dam under construction across the Rufiji River in eastern Tanzania. The power station is expected to have an installed capacity of 2,115 megawatts and to produce 5,920 gigawatts of power annually. The project, power station and dam began construction in 2019 and is expected to be completed by 2022. The Tanzanian government has been considering establishing the Julius Nyerere hydropower station since the 1960s, and when completed, the dam will be the 4th largest in Africa, the 9th largest in the world, and the largest power station in East Africa. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi pays a top priority to follow up on the implementation status of Julius Nyerere hydropower plant and dam. The project is undertaken by a consortium of Egyptian companies under the supervision of the Egyptian government. President el-Sisi asserted the need to offer all kinds of support to ensure that the project is accomplished in accordance with world-class construction requirements to serve as a leading model for constructive cooperation between Egypt and brotherly African countries. El-Sisi also directed senior government officials concerned to pay regular visit to the project site across the Rufiji River in eastern Tanzania to follow up the work progress in coordination with the Tanzanian officials. The 134 meters concrete dam is expected to create a reservoir lake 100 kilometers in length, measuring 1,200 square kilometers with 34 billion cubic meters of water. This power station is located in Silosa Game Reserve, one of the world's largest World Heritage sites, measuring 45,000 square kilometers. The project is expected to enhance access to affordable electricity, which will propel economic growth as well as attract investment in the country. It will also transform the country through generation and supply of reliable electricity for both domestic and industrial use. The largest hydropower station is an avenue for Tanzania to get more revenue from increased clients, both large factories as well as small users.